All right, let's come into seated position here. Come into easy pose. Power yoga class, an hour of me and you together. Just take the moment to bring the hands on top of the knee. You can actually reach under, remove any extra flesh. That way you can sit nice and tall. Remember your breath as you drip your hands on your knee. Palm open or closed. Listen to your body. Relax your facial muscles. Relax your eyes. Soften the eyebrows. And breathe in and breathe out. Take this moment to feel your body, your intention. Allowing yourself to release the right ears towards the right shoulder. Releasing the neck from any tension, any worries. Draw the chin towards the chest. Allowing the back of the neck to be soft. Draw the left ears to the left shoulder. And don't forget to release your right shoulder. Being aware, and then head back. Lift the sternum, feeling your core. And let's do that one more time. Right ears, right shoulder. And then this time we bring the right hand to the left ears and just gently pull. Noticing how you're feeling. And then slowly bring the chin towards the chest. Release the right hand. Bring in the left ears to the left shoulder. Just hold here. Breathe in and out. And then bring the left hand to the right shoulder and release completely. Taking a big breath in here. Relaxing the shoulder. Then when you have it, release the left hand and bring your head back to neutral. Hands reach up. Taking a big breath here, lifting the sternum, open the heart, side body. Bring the right hand alongside the right hip. Take the left hand across. Noticing your shoulder. Breathing in and out. Inhale, reach the left hand forward. Left hand back to the left hip. Right hand reaches across. Making sure all the sitting bone is on the mat. Pull that belly in. Maybe eyes are still closed or open. Reach the right hand forward, serving it forward. Right hand alongside the right hip. Take the left hand across. Notice your breath. Notice your left hip. Reach the left hand forward. Noticing your movement. Left hand down. Right hand reaches across. Taking a big breath in. And a big breath out. Inhale, bring yourself all the way up. So I'll change to face the side. Hands reach up all the way to the sky. And then exhale, reach the hands forward. Push into those mats, lengthen the spine. Relax the shoulder. Breathe in and out. Just noticing your facial muscles here. Lengthen. Inhale, reach the hands all the way up. Bring the hands behind you. Lifting the chest, massaging those thumb and index finger. Lengthen the spine. So notice I'm pulling my chest towards the sky from here. Plant the right foot on the mat, left foot on the mat. Then inhale, lift the hip. Tabletop position. Notice your breath, squeezing those bumpsy. Head back, maybe back if you can. If not, it's okay. One more breath here. Push into those thumb and index finger. Feel your bicep and tricep engage. Lower your hip on the mat. Inhale, take the right leg all the way up. Just feel your hamstring, elbow slightly bent, shoulder open. Right foot on the mat, charge in. Inhale, lift those hips. Your breath remains important. Press the right big toe on the mat. Squeeze those hips. Find that length. Exhale the hip down, look forward. Push into your thumb and index finger. Inhale, take the left leg up. So noticing your hamstring as the left leg may be bent or straight. Push on the ball of that left foot. Take a big breath in. Left foot down. Inhale, lift the hip. Squeeze those hips. Open the heart. Push into the left big toe. Shoulder away from the ears. Maybe rocking forward and back. Lower your hip down. Charge in. Both legs lift. Straight legs. Elbow slightly bent. Pull the shoulder away from the ears. Continue to push into those thumb and index finger. One more breath here. Inhale, charge into those hands and lift the hands forward. So knee can be bent here for Navasana. Noticing your breath, toes can be pointed or legs can be straight. Core engage. One more breath here. Lower the lower lumbar on the mat, half boat. Just really encourage the core to be awake. Take a big breath in. Inhale. Try as much as you can. Bend the knee. Rock yourself forward and come into Navasana. If you fall, if you roll back, just roll forward. Continue to lift the chest. My knees bent a little bit easy. Inhale here. Exhale. Lower your foot on the mat. So we're going to go into plow pose, Halasana. So take a moment here to roll. Just roll back. Just be like a child. Hold your knee. Rolling back. A couple of times. Noticing your breath. Noticing your shoulder. So in the last one, I want you to swing the legs back and see whether your legs can come onto the mat. If they can't come onto the mat, support your hands on your lower back. Use your hands, push the hips all the way to the sky, and then legs might come down. Observing your breath, massaging the back body until your legs come down. Don't force anything. Then inhale. Exhale, lift the right leg up. The left leg might follow. Massaging the lower lumbar and coming to shoulder stance. Notice your breath. Activating the legs. Lower the left foot down again. We just started. Breathe in to that left leg. Bring the right leg down. Halasana again. Interlace the hand. Open the back of the neck. The lower lumbar. Inhale, support the back. Left leg up to the sky. Adjust the hand if you need to. Breathe in. Bring the right leg to meet with the left. Shoulder stance. Continue to go left and right, right and left, until you find that comfortable sweet spot. Make sure you can see your toes. You can flex. You can point. Lengthen the spine. From here, we're going to bring the legs back again overhead. Trust yourself, Halasana. And then from here, reach the hands towards your toes if you can. Open the knee. I want you to rock back and forth a couple of times. And you're going to rock your way into Halasana. Just a couple of times. Momentum is key. And come into Malasana. Noticing the warmth you're creating on the back body. Exhale, plant the hands on the mat, lift the hip, toe heel your legs together. Inhale, look forward, lengthen, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Relax the head and shoulder. Inhale, reach the hands all the way up. Notice what up feels like. Straighten the legs. Exhale, open the wings. Push the hip back. Hinge from the hip, forward fold. Great work. Relax the head, yes and no. Inhale, look forward, lengthen, hands on the shin. Knee can be bent or straight. Exhale, step the right leg all the way back. Right knee on the mat. Inhale, charge the hands all the way up. Low lunge, open the heart. If this bothers your knee, I want you to roll the edge of your right mat into your knee. That way it can give you a nice support. Lift the chest, open the side body. Exhale, the hands to the mat. Inhale, look forward, lengthen. Tuck the right leg under and then lift that right knee off the mat. Inhale, rise up, high lunge, crescent lunge. Noticing any different, pushing on the ball of that right foot. Bend that left knee and breathe. Exhale, the hands to the mat. Take the left leg back. Downward facing dog. Great work. Push into the thumb and index finger. Inhale, roll yourself forward into your plank. Engage your core. Thumb and index finger again on the mat. Notice how important that is to protect your shoulder. Take a big breath in. Exhale, press back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward into your plank. Stacking the left foot on top of the right. Left hand reach up. Push into that right hand. Noticing the left hand as you look up. Side body is engaged. Exhale the left hand down. Great work, everybody. Roll over to the left leg. Side plank, right hand reach up. Drawing the shoulders away from the ears. Finding the thumb and index finger on the right side. And engage your side obliques. Exhale, right hand down. Lower your knee, chest and chin. Inhale, coming into Cobra Bhujangasana. Top of the legs on the mat, lengthen the spine. Breathe in here and breathe out. Inhale, exhale, tuck the toes under. Inhale, lift back up into your plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Maybe keep the knee bent, push into the thumb and index finger, look towards your knee. Maybe start to straighten the leg. Straighten your arm, draw the shoulders down, neck is long. Trusting in your practice. Bend the knee, look between the hands, step or jump forward right away into chair pose. Utkatasana, big toes touching, tailbone tucked under. Finding your breath, inhale. Exhale, press yourself up into mountain pose, hands by the side, Samastitihi. Finding your shoulder away from the ears, so really drawing belly in, chest left. Inhale, reach the hands all the way up, look towards your thumb. Lean back, take a slightly back bend, open the heart. Exhale, trace the midline, hinge from the hip, forward fold. Great work. Straighten the legs, relax the head if you have it. Inhale here, look forward, lengthen. Exhale, take a big step back, left leg back, lower your left knee on the mat. Top of that left leg on the mat. Bend the right leg, charge in, rise up, low lunge. Anjana Asana. Pushing that right knee forward, squaring the hip. You can look up, you can look forward. Again, you can roll the outer edge of that mat towards your left knee to give you a nice cushion. Push into that right big toe. Lift the belly in towards the spine and up. Finding that length. Shoulders soft, eyes soft. Exhale the hands to the mat. Tuck the toes under, left toes under, lift the left knee. Push into the ball of that left leg. Inhale, charge in, rise up, high lunge, crescent lunge. Make sure you're not dumping the weight on your lower back. You're giving that side body and breathing your rib cage in. Again, push on the left leg, bend the right leg, sink in. Exhale the hands to the mat. Take the right leg back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, roll yourself forward into plank. Lengthen the spine, tuck the tailbone under. Shoulders away from the ears, thumb and index fingers start to awaken. Core engage. Exhale, press back. Downward facing dog. Breathing in your downward dog. Legs are hip distance apart. Hands are shoulder width apart. Inhale, roll forward into your plank. Lean over to the left side. Right leg stacks. Right hand reach up. Gaze towards the right thumb. And breathe in and out. Lengthen the spine. Push into that left hip. Exhale the right hand down. Great work. Yogi push up. This time lean forward. You can lower the knee. Inhale. Upward facing dog. Top of the legs on the mat. Lift the sternum. Lengthen the spine. Arms are straight or bent. Exhale. Press back into your plank. Breathe in. Roll over to the right side. Side plank. Left hand reach up. Open the heart. Feel your breath. Inhale and exhale. Push into that right hand. Lift the side body. Engage your core. Exhale the left hand down. Great work. Plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, upward facing or cobra. Top of the legs on the mat. Downward facing dog. Great work. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale, float the left leg up. Straighten the right leg. Lengthen the spine. Shoulders are down. Face is down. Relax. Exhale, bring that left leg in between the hand right away. Bring the right leg 45 degrees on the mat. First to look forward, lengthen. Push on the outer edge of the right leg. Charge in from the core. Rise up, warrior one. Lengthen the spine. Breathe in and out. Shoulders soften. And bend that left leg. Exhale the hands to the mat. Sweep the right leg behind the left knee. Pause in here. Then inhale. Lift both hands all the way up. Quite challenging to balance. You can bring the hands in Namaskara. Almost like a deeper courtesy pose. If your hands are reaching up, stay with it. Exhale, plant the hands on the mat. Then inhale, lift that right leg back. Pointed toes or flex toes, bring the belly in. And then extend the hands alongside the body. Airplane pose. It's a challenging practice, so make sure you're breathing. Pull the belly in. Core engage. Exhale, bring the right leg to meet with the left. And sit down like nothing happened. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Feel that imaginary chair. Scoop the tailbone under. You can even look up to make it a little bit more challenging. Find your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Let it go. Forward fold. Relax the head and shoulder. Taking a big breath in. Bend the knee. Look forward. Chair pose. You can also look towards the thumb. Draw that tailbone under. Push into those heels. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Straighten the legs. Hands by the side. Samastitihi. I love to come back here. Just open the eyes and draw the shoulders right back down. Inhale. Reach hands up. Look up. Take a back bend if you have it. Pushing the hips forward. Open the heart. Exhale. Hinge from the hip. Forward fold. Let it go. Bend the knee, chair pose, Utkatasana. You can start to feel those glutes working. So really tucking the tailbone, engaging your core. Exhale, take it back down. Forward fold. Great work. Look forward, lengthen. Plant the hands on the mat. Bend the knee, step or jump back. Chaturanga Dandasana. You can skip the Vinyasa. Upward facing dog, charging. Front body opens, the heart lengthens. Exhale, press back. Downward facing dog. Finding your breath, exhale, bring your forearm on the mat into your dolphin pose. Relaxing the shoulder, kicking those heels back, and lengthen the spine. Similarly, you can come into child's pose, noticing your breath. Lengthen the spine. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, come back into those hands, downward dog. Finding your breath in and out. Taking a big breath in. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Noticing any difference, pushing into those thumb and index finger. Straightening the left leg as much as you can. Squaring the hip. Inhale here, exhale, draw that right leg towards the midline. Bring it in between the hand, pause, left leg 45 degrees. So bending that right leg generously, engaging your core. Lengthen the back body. Inhale, lift on up, warrior one. Great work. You can look up, you can look forward. Bend that right knee, square the hip. So the right hip goes back, the left hip comes forward. And pull your rib cage in. Find your breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Bring those hands down on the mat. So again, you can just go for courtesy pose. We're going to bring that left leg behind the right heel. Pause here and then sit over. Bring the hands in front of the heart or reach the hands all the way up. So if you come in kneeling, a little bit easy. You come to sit on your heels, a little bit challenging. Again, notice where you are. Just preparing yourself for that airplane pose. Lengthen the spine. At the bottom of our legs, around our shin, we have all the digestive organs that are helping with our digestion. So when you sit on that left heel, you might feel a bit woo and wah. Allow yourself to just breathe into it. Exhale, you're going to bring the hands to the mat. Inhale, tuck the left leg under, lift the left knee, hands reach back, and then hands reach alongside the body. Engage your core. Breathe it in, breathe it out. And in any time you fall, just remember this is a yoga practice. Any hand variation is available. This is your personal journey. You don't have anything to prove, but more to let go of. Bring the left leg to meet with the right. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Hands reach up. Rib cage comes in. Hands in Namaskara. Sit a little bit lower. Right elbow outside of the left knee. And allowing yourself to stay here or bring the right hand down, the left hand reach up. I want you to notice the progression in your breath. Are you holding? Are you letting go? When you are ready, inhale, come back into chair pose. Pull that tailbone under and rise up, mountain pose. The good thing is we have both sides. So at any point in time, you remember just to breathe and come back in. Bend the knee, chair pose. Heels out on the mat. Tailbone tuck under. Hands in Namaskara. Left elbow outside of the right knee. Starting with hands in Namaskara in prayer position. You can stay here. Make sure the knee is together. The left hand down, right hand up. Open through the shoulders and sit a little bit down towards that imaginary chair. Hug your belly away from the thighs and lengthen the spine. Inhale, come back into chair. Exhale, fold. Great work. Relax the head. Inhale, look forward, lengthen. Exhale, plant the hands on the mat. Step or jump back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing, top of the legs on the mat. Downward facing dog. Right away. Inhale. Exhale, forearm on the mat, dolphin pose. Relax the shoulder, push those legs back, maybe the knees bent. Trust in yourself. Inhale, take the right leg up from the dolphin pose. The left knee can be bent. So feel as if I'm stretching your right leg to the sky. Push into your forearm. Exhale, release that right leg down. Inhale, take the left leg up. Continue to extend through the ball of that left foot. Relax the shoulder. Breathe into the sensation on the lower lumbar. Exhale, release that left foot on the mat. Inhale, charge back, forward into your plank. Exhale, lower down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing, top of the legs, thighs lift, downward facing. Here we go again. Inhale, lift the right leg up. Bend the knee, open the hip. Look through the right armpit, push into the thumb and index finger. Open the hip. Finding your breath. Straightening your arm. Exhale, bring that right leg outside of the right hand. And then push the left leg 60 degrees. Use that right hand, open the right hip. You can put a block on the right hand. You can stay on the fingertip. Take the left hand forward, palm facing the earth. So most of you know about Skandasana now. So from here, we're going to straighten that right leg, coming into Trikonasana. Noticing your lower lumbar. You can flatten out your hand on the mat, but keep that right hip tucked under. Taking a big breath in, bend the knee. Extended side angle. Using that right hand to open the hip. We hide a lot of things, a lot of emotions in our hip region. Relaxing the facial muscles. Once more, straighten the right leg. Keeping that right hip tucked under. And open. Push into that left foot. If you're slipping and sliding, make sure you are adjusting. Open the right rib cage. So you want to lift your belly from your thighs. Charge in. Bend the knee, sink in. Feel your hip. The left hand is going to pull you back and up into your warrior two. And a little smile goes a long way. Relax the shoulder, check in. Palm open, palms down. Really sinking in. Right knee is bent 90 degrees, left leg pushing back. Peaceful warrior, reverse warrior. Open and soften your gaze. You can look up, you can look forward. Noticing your neck, noticing your health of your shoulder. Take a breath in, straighten that right leg. Open that right knee, soften your toes. Lengthen through the side body. When you have it, right hand comes forward. Warrior two. Great work. Exhale, cartwheel the hands to the mat. Then inhale, push the left leg back. Take the right leg to the sky. Three-legged dog. Exhale, bring the right leg behind the left and come into a modified push-up. Lower elbow bent. Inhale, press on up. You can lower the knee on the mat. Take a big breath in. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, push in and come up. You got this. Lower down. This is the last time. Release that right foot on the mat. Cobra or upward facing dog. Lifting the chest. Lengthen the spine. Inhale back into plank. You got this. Really feel your core. Awaken your core. Awaken the Buddha within. Exhale, press back. Downward dog, like nothing happened. Bring your forearm onto the mat. Lengthen. Look towards your knee. You don't have to do anything here. Make sure your shoulder are shoulder width apart. If you want to play, push into that right leg. Straighten the right leg. And then lift the left leg. If not, just think about your bumsy, your bottom. Pushing in, noticing that inner groin, hip flexor. You can even pause it here. Take a breath in. Lower the left leg on the mat. Inhale, take the right leg up. Pointed toes, straighten the left leg. Feel your breath. Exhale, release the right leg on the mat. Inhale, charge in and come back into plank. Right side, side plank, stack or stagger. Lift the left hand up, give it a break. Just noticing where you are. Left hand down. Plank, roll over to the left side, side plank. Right hand, reach up. Open. Exhale. Plank, yogi push-up, skip it or go for it. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Inhale, take the left leg up. Pushing into the thumb and index finger. Lengthen the spine. Bend the knee, open the hip. I always say, think about that lovely, beautiful dog that wants to mark the territory, but you don't want the pee to get into the right leg. So what would you do? You want to lift that left hip, really feeling your hip flexor, straightening the arms. That way the pee doesn't touch your arms, and having a laugh here. If you meet a perfect dog, they have a nice wild thing. Bring the left leg outside of the left hand. Bring the right leg 60 degrees. You can stay on a block or fingertip. Bend the left leg. Inhale, reach the right hand all the way forward. Creating the space behind the neck. Lengthen through the back of that leg. Breathe in, breathe out. When you have it, you're going to straighten the left leg, reaching that right hand up into your Trikonasana. The outer edge, the left hip is under as much as you can. Open. Breathe in, bend the left leg once again, and take the right hand forward. Extended side angle, lowering, feeling the inner groin, feeling your hip, and breathe into it. Inhale here, finding breath. Straighten the left leg. Your hands can keep reaching up or forward. Where do you feel more comfortable? Tucking that left hip under. As if I was giving you an injection, you would be pushing that left hip towards the wall and then lifting the chest to look towards the ceiling. Bend the left leg. Extend the side angle. Noticing your breath. Noticing your shoulder. One last time. Straighten that left foot. Open the heart. You can bring your hands to your left bottom to encourage your shoulders to open and lift the chest. When you have it, bend the left leg. Inhale. We're going to rise up into Warrior Two with that right hand. Bring the hands to the shoulder. And then extend those hands. Lengthen through those fingertips. And breathe in. Breathe out. Exhale the right hand down. Peaceful warrior. You can look up. You can look forward. Where do you feel more comfortable? Soften your toes. Breathe into that side body. Breathe in and out. Straighten the left leg. Left hand reach back. Reverse triangle pose. Keep your toes soft on the mat. Lengthen. Breathe in and breathe out. Bend the left leg back to warrior two. If you are slipping and sliding, check in, finding your shoulder. Breathe into this pose, sink in. Exhale, cartwheel the hands to the mat. Take the left leg back, downward facing dog. You know the drill by now. Bring your forearm on the mat. Lengthen, look towards the knee. Inhale, lift the right leg up as much as you can. And then allowing yourself to take one hop up. Don't have to go any further. You don't have to even go to the Pincha Marasana. Just one hop. One hop. Keeping that right leg as your lifeline. Straight right leg. Left knee's bent. One more hop. Maybe you get stuck up in the air. That's okay. If not, you stay down. If you have the hop, just keep the right leg up. If not, it's okay. Lower the left leg down. Bring the knees on the mat. And come into tabletop. Inhale, lift the chest, open the heart. Cat and cow stretch. Exhale, round, look towards the navel. Really enjoy releasing your neck. Drop the belly, lift the chest. Exhale, round, look towards the belly. Drop the belly, lift the chest. Exhale, round, look towards the belly. 2 more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Last time, drop in the belly, lift the chest. Exhale, round. Come into neutral spine. Take a breath in. Roll your hip forward into your upward facing dog. Feel your breath. Exhale, press back, downward dog. And then bring your forearm on the mat. Just like we did on the right, we do on the left. First, straighten the left leg. And then bend the knee. Each side might be different. Engage your Mula Bandha and Uddiyana Bandha. And then inhale, take one hop. Maybe you don't even stay up. Come down. Or maybe you stayed up, you stay up. 2 more hops. Inhale, lift. However you look, that's what matters. But control. We want to be able to do what we do on the right side and on the left side. Is that balance? Inhale, hop. Maybe you have the hop. You stay up in the air. If you don't have the hop, you come down. Just keeping that right knee as your lifeline. Drawing the belly in. That way you're not giving me so much back bend. Maybe I am. Core engage. And when you have it, exhale, lower down. If you are up in the air. Inhale, come back into tabletop. Finding your breath, right hand reach up. Open, right hand underneath the left armpit, right shoulder comes onto the mat. Inhale, take the left hand back. Maybe catch the right hip, right thighs. Pull your belly in, ribcage in. You can stay here. Nothing wrong with staying here. You can lean over and straighten the left leg. Whichever option you're choosing, just make sure you do at least 3 breaths. Or you can challenge yourself by tucking the right leg under and lifting the left foot up in the air. Wherever you are, can you just breathe in and be like a child? You might be wobbling, you might be fidgeting. It's okay. Again, when you have it now, exhale, release. Reach your left hand forward. Stretch out. Pushing that hip back, squaring the hip. Exhale, bring the left hand underneath the left shoulder. Take the right hand all the way up. Ooh, that shoulder is like, yay. Exhale the right hand down. threading the needle on the left. Inhale, take the left hand to the sky. Open. Exhale, the left hand underneath the right armpit, head on the mat, shoulder on the mat. Inhale, take the right hand up. Right hand reaches towards the left hip, left thigh. Pull that belly in, square the hip. Take your option to lift the right leg, or do nothing by keeping the right knee on the mat. If you further to go, inhale, maybe you lift the right leg up. Remember at least 3 breaths. Extending, breathing in, releasing. When you are ready with your 3 breaths, if you have the right leg up, begin to lower that right leg down. Right hand reach forward, extend, square the hip, release the shoulder. Exhale, bring the right hand underneath the right shoulder and release the left hand on the mat. Take a breath in, rock forward into your up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Great work. Inhale, take the left leg up. Bend the knee, open the hip, look through the left armpit, neck is long. Exhale, maybe you flip the dog while thin. Open the chest. A little bit of a back bend here. Only stay here if you further to go. If you're able to bend the right leg, I want you to bring the left hand down and take wheel pose. Only if you can. The wild thing is plenty. So don't force anything. Just noticing your wheel. I think again, I'm underneath you and you don't want to crush me. So you want to lift through the chest and back body. If you've come in to the wheel pose slowly, bring your left hand down, right hand down, eyes is open. Take the left leg up. Exhale the left leg in between the hand. Charge up, rise up, warrior 1. Square the hip. We've been here before. Notice your breath, square the hip. Lengthen the spine. Straighten the left leg, right hand reach back. Open the heart. Lean back, keep both legs straight. Relax the shoulder. The left hand reaches forward. And then keep that right hip reaching back, left hip reaching back. Open up. Modified Trikonasana. Lengthen the spine. And now bend that left leg. Bring the left hand to the mat. Inhale, we're going to lift on up into our half moon pose. Extending through that right leg. Trust in yourself. Shoulders are down. Neck is long as much as you can. You can look forward. Exhale, bring that right leg behind the left one into our courtesy pose. Is it any different from the first one? You can reach the hands up, lengthen the spine. From here, airplane pose, hands reach alongside you and float the right leg back. You got it. Breathe in, and if you fall, just come back in, being like a child. Exhale, bring the left leg behind, to the right foot rather, chair pose, Utkatasana. Swing the left hand back, right hand forward, taking a gentle space. Scoop the tailbone under, belly in. Exhale, the right hand down, left hand up. You can bring the hands in Namaskara. Finding your breath, finding those knees together. Inhale, float back up, chair pose. You got it. Rise up, mountain pose. Great work. Scoop the tailbone under, lift the chest, shoulders draw down. Feel the warmth you're creating here. Bend the knee, chair pose, Utkatasana. The right hand reaches back, the left hand reaches forward, and take a nice twist. Again, scoop the tailbone under, then the left hand comes down, outside of the left foot, right hand reach up. You can take it into prayer if this is too much for you. Finding your breath. Inhale, come back. Chair pose. Inhale, rise up, mountain pose. Inhale, reach the hands up, look up. Exhale, hinge from the hip, forward fold. Great work. Inhale, lengthen, flat back. Bend the knees, step or jump back. Chaturanga, Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Taking a big breath in. And a big breath out. Let it go. Inhale in. Exhale. Inhale, take the right leg all the way up. First, square the hip. Bend the knee, open the hip. Look through that right armpit, that way the neck is long. You can continue to stay here. You can bring that left leg behind the right one and take it into wild thin. Left leg is straight, open the heart. You don't have to take the wheel here. But if you further to go, I will demo it again. You bring your right heel down, bend the left leg the whole time your eyes is open, right hand down, and slide yourself into your mat if you've come off, and come into wheel pose. Lengthen the spine, relax the shoulder, straighten your arm. Push into your big toes and then engage your core, tuck the tailbone under. Lengthen the spine, eyes open the whole time. And when you have it, you're going to flip back and then taking the right leg to the sky. Lengthen. Inhale, bring that right leg in between the hand. Charge the left leg back and rise up, warrior one. Great work, everybody. Square the hip. Lengthen the spine. Breathe in, breathe out. Push into that right big toe. Push into the outer edge of the left leg. Belly pulls in. Straighten that left foot. We're going to take it the left hand down. Reach all the way back. Open the front body. Breathing in and breathing out. Again, inhale and exhale. Now start to hinge from the right hip, keeping that right hip a little bit back, a little bit forward, and bring the right hand down into our modified Trikonasana. If your leg is sliding, please bring it in. Relax the shoulder, broaden across the chest. And then when you have it, you're going to bend the right leg. Then inhale, lift the left foot off the mat. Noticing any difference between the right one and the left one. Exhale, square the hip, and then bring the left leg into your courtesy pose. Hands reach up. Lengthen the spine. You can sit towards the left heel and engage your core. So notice which one you prefer of the courtesy pose, or you can slide the left leg, yeah? We did this in the beginning. Same thing. Just one is a bit more challenging. Reach the hands alongside the body. Inhale, lift that left foot off the mat. Airplane pose. Great work. Really lengthening the back of the neck, pulling the belly in, rib cage in. Relax the shoulders. Extend through those fingers. Left leg meets with the right. Chair pose. Uttanasana. Exhale, forward fold. Uttanasana. Relax the head. Bend the knee. Chair pose. Uttanasana. Inhale, rise up, mountain pose. Step the leg out about mat distance apart. Bring the hands behind you. So that way, roll the shoulders in. And then lift the chest. Push the hip forward. Exhale, hinge from the hip. So right away, start to bend the knee and straighten the legs. Just come flat back. Relax the head, pushing that back flat. Bringing the belly in. Try to bring the palms together. Now bend the knee and start to fold. Knuckles reach forward, knees still bent or micro bent, and then work to straighten the leg. Relax the shoulder, you got this. One day the knuckles come to touch the earth, and breathe. Inhale, bend the knee, sitting towards that imaginary chair. Toes point out. Malasana, hands reach up. Hands in front of the heart. Use the elbow, open those hips, maybe rock side to side. And then plant the hands on the mat. Look forward, find something that is not moving. Look towards that. And then bring the knee towards the armpit. And then lift one leg. Maybe you're working in this pose. Lift the other leg. Lower the right leg. Keep the left leg lifted. Lower the left leg. Keep the right leg lifted. So that's really practice, isn't it? So come back into Malasana. We're going to take this to a tripod headstand. So again, plant the hands on the mat. Bring the knee towards the armpit. Again, you're so close to the earth, you can start with making a 3-point on your mat, like a tripod. And then inhale, lift one leg, lift the other. Try to bring your head to the mat. And then activate your foot. You don't even have to go any farther. If you further to go, I know I'm going to fall. I love it. And it's too close to the wall. And then inhale. Also, my hairstyle. The ponytail is right in my brain. And then inhale, lift the legs up if you can. I love yoga. There's always a humbling moment for everybody. But I know when my Mula Bandha is not engaged. And then lengthen the spine. Squeezing those bumps. See the glute muscles are active. The core is engaged. And when you have it, lower to your knees and take child's pose. Great work. Rocking side to side. Finding your breath. Releasing any tension. Inhale, start to roll yourself up. And then bring the hands behind the head. Lift the head. Gaze is up. Feel your shoulders melt away from the ears. Lengthen the spine. Then exhale, round. As if you're doing a seated cat and cow. Inhale, lift the chest. Open. Elbows open. Exhale, round. Feel your spine. Release the hands on the mat. Tuck toes under. Take the left leg outside of the left hand. Take the left hand up. Open. Feel your right glutes. Bend that left leg. Lengthen. Open. Right hand down. Left hand down rather. Take the left leg back. Right leg outside of the right hand. Inhale. Take the right hand up. Finding your breath, sending that left leg back. Feel your left glute. Exhale, release. Inhale, this time the left leg comes to the outside of the left hand. Sitting a little bit lower. Left hand reach back. Right hand reach back. Then inhale, lift up into your tabletop. I like my fingers to point towards my hip. Some people prefer their fingers to point out. I want you to decide where you're comfortable. Bring the right ankle on top of the left knee and modify pigeon. Feeling your right glute and seeing whether you can push into those thumb and index finger. You start to feel your tricep on your arm. Right hand down, right leg down. Left ankle on top of the right one. Feel your strength on your left hip. And trying to open that left groin. Mine is not perfect. And then exhale, lower the hip down. Inhale, keeping the left ankle where it is. Bring your chest towards that left shin. And then left heel, left leg down, right ankle on top of the right knee. Lift your chest. Breathe in, breathe out. Pushing into the thumb and index finger. Arm can be straight or bent. Start to lower into your forearm. Release the right leg. And then reach the hands forward. And then lift the knee towards your chest. Great work. Rock side to side. Place the legs on the mat. Make sure you can touch your heels. Inhale, lift the hip up. Bridge pose. We're going to do this for 5. So squeeze those hips. Feel your hip. Exhale, lower. 1. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, when you get to the top, squeeze. Exhale, 2. Inhale, lift. Push into your big toe joints. Find your breath. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. 4. Noticing your breath. Exhale, down. Last time it is. Inhale, lift. Interlace the hand underneath you. A lot of work here. Push it into your big toe joints. Noticing your shoulder. Exhale, release. Right away. Happy baby. Pushing into your lower lumbar. Rocking side to side. Pushing all of your back body onto the mat. When you have it, straighten your legs. Feel the back of your legs. Release the hands. Palm open. Let your legs be soft, quiet. All that poses. Rotate the ankle. Wiggle the toes. Lower down to your chosen spot on the mat for a quick and brief Shavasana. You can pigeon toe the legs. This is one option. Bringing one hand on top of the belly or heart. Letting your sacrum relax. You can also take Sutta Baddha Konasana. Noticing that you can stay here as long as you like. You can, with Sutta Baddha Konasana, just access the hip. You can drape the hands on top of the knee. I want you to close your eyes. Just close your eyes. Tap in to your intention, to all the thoughts that came up during practice. If you're staying in Sutta Baddha Konasana, stay. If you further, you can straighten the leg, making sure there is nothing to touch, and just release completely. Find your breath, your regular breathing. Noticing any atom of the body that is unable to relax now. Remind your body, your personal practice. Maybe it was challenging and it's just time to release, relax, and restore. So breathe in, 3-part breath, release, relax, and restore. Release, relax, and restore. Release, relax, restore. Release, relax, restore. Release, relax, restore. Noticing how you're feeling now. Like I said, you can stay here as long as you like. If not, bring the legs together. Reach the hands overhead. Pulling your legs forward, reaching the hands backwards. Pull your lower lumbar onto the mat. And when you have it, hug your knee towards your chest. Rock side to side. And then bring the hands behind your knee. Rock forward and back. Forward and back. Just a couple of times. Keeping your eyes closed. Bring yourself to seated. Finding that flesh underneath your sitting bone. Reach the hands all the way up. Keep the eyes closed for some time. An organic twist. Don't force anything. Just twisting to your right side. Inhale, hands reach up. An organic twist to the left side. Don't force it. Bring the hands in front of the heart. Honoring the teacher within, the light within, the authentic self. The light in me honors the light in each and every one of you. Thank you. Namaste. Bowing forward to honor yourself. Gently warm up the hands. Place the hands on the eyes. And open your eyes. Namaste. All right. How was it? Was it okay? How did you get on? All right. Drink some water. Hopefully you feel anew. And I'll see all of you soon. Namaste. You're welcome. Peace. Namaste, everyone. Thank you for joining me today in this sweaty power yoga class. Now, my name is Beth, for those of you that are new. If you're liking this content, please like, share, sharing is caring, and subscribe. Become part of the Home Green Wellness family. Let me know how you get on with this practice. Again, I will see you on the mat. There is no equipment needed, but if you need something, a strap, a block, have them handy and add them as you choose so. Namaste, everyone. I hope you like that awesome, amazing, and invigorating class. Let me know how you get on the comments. Let me know where you're watching. Make sure to subscribe. That way you see when I post another video. I post every Sunday religiously, and I post one other week. I have over 300 videos on this platform. So watch as you like. And if you like to donate to support the channel, you can find me on the Patreon. You can find me on PayPal as well as Cash App. All that is in the description below. Until next time, I'll see you. Be well. Peace. Guys, thank you so much. It's a privilege to be here and to share this knowledge with all of you. Thank you for all you're giving.